actually dark, I heard, and today it's finally time to rebel once again. So we are going to live react to Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. So the way this is going to work is we are
That's
going...
no moon.
It's a rebel moon. So the way it's is we are going to be watching the movie on a different StreamYard thing. Obviously, we're not streaming it because we don't want to get a copyright strike. We'll react to it on here, and then at the end of it, we will discuss it. So, are you guys?
Hey, Jared.
Yeah.
Jared, did you know that rebel moons are built off of hope?
Yes, they are. And by the way, I want to say this on my stream real quick. I dropped Tom King's Wonder Woman because I won't tolerate Christianity being mocked. Suck it, Tom King.
Would you say that Tom King gave you a scar, a mental one?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling extra vicious today.
Which, by the way, has over 300 views right now when I just uploaded it. So, all right. So, again, we'll watch it. We'll react to it. Let's go. Are you guys all set? First, can you all see it?
Yes, I can see it. I'm using a separate device, but I can see it.
Okay. Yeah. I am about to press play. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's do this. Here we go. I'm going to turn off my lights.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Randy, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh no, that's too far. That's crossing the line.
Get close.
Oh, that logo's trippy.
Stone Quarry.
It rocks.
Yes. Oops. Sorry. Why is it that whenever Anthony Hopkins says anything, it sounds epic? Una. So that's the way you pronounce his name.
I dread not.
Hey, what's up, Ark? Who still thinks the Rebel Moon is more abused than part? Ignore him. That's cool. You could say he was not a nobleman.
I heard Blood Axe is quite the fisher.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
You could say he's got organic and biomegatronic body parts. He's a cyborg. Ooh, a basket tank.
That's a shocking opening.
If God won't kill him, the devil will do it. That's cool.
I think someone showed him the Whedon cut.
Yeah, exactly. He's a beautiful butterfly.
No.
Yeah. That's me after my beauty sleep.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yo, that is sick the way it zoomed out.
That is so good. I love the way Zach does titles all the time. It looks really good.
Yes,
Thank you,
Randy.
Randy. Thank you, Randy. There's only so much. Let me put it this way: I endured Rebirth because that at least it didn't mock my religion. I like the song.
So far,
By the
me-
way, if the little girl is actually their princess, either reborn, I'm going to say called it.
Mm-hmm.
Titus.
I will go into more detail about the issue in my own separate review. So let that be known.
There's a soldier.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
yeah,
I
we
can.
hear you.
Okay, just want to make sure.
That's cool. It looks a lot like a WWE.
Nice
ring.
boombox.
Some sick beats.
Boom, chicka, bow, bow.
We're really showing our age right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they very clearly know he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jimmy.
Tribio. It's Jimmy.
It's Jimmy.
By the way, that looks really good. That CG looks really good.
That looks stupendous. Again, Zack Snyder's movies always look really great from a VFX perspective.
True.
Doesn't happen. Nobody may lay down their lives. The defense won't be necessary. I know. It's Imperial protocol. In the event of an admiral's death, return to the mother world. I did kill him. His body was smashed on the rocks. He is dead. It's against protocol to
This isn't going to end well at all.
And then General Titus comes out and goes, Shazam!
Here, if the guy starts shouting Maximus, I'm leaving.
That's great. And then Jor-El walks up dressed as a Roman general.
And then he says, "Are you not entertained?"
Mm-hmm.
When they all have to stand together in battle as brothers. Succeed.
And they'll cancel the apocalypse.
True.
Yes.
So he wants to gain an advantage.
Mhm.
We ride at dawn.
I see Ray Porter.
Hey,
Hey. At first he was scared, then he was petrified,
yeah.
but he's still alive.
Mhm.
Lady hero.
Red flag.
He wants her to show. He wants to see her rebel
Watch
moon.
it, Nick. Watch it, Nick.
I love
Keeping
how
it
you knew
PG.
exactly where I was going.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Keep it PG.
Yes, please. Oh, there you go.
He did see her rebel moon.
How much you want to bet that the extended cut will actually show it?
I think the uncut version will be very, very cheeky.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Jared.
Keep it PG again. That's a cool ship.
Exposition.
Yeah. This looks so good.
It's better than Star Wars.
Well,
True.
that's pretty easy
Particularly
nowadays.
nowadays. Imagine if the soldiers start saying, "This is the way."
Oh my God, no.
Yes, this is the way.
He even does Mandalorian better than they do.
Wait, did James Gunn name that ship?
Hmm. Oh man.
Hey Tavia, what's up, dude? Only Zach can make a bunch of people walking down a hallway look badass.
Yeah.
And Tavia, we are watching and reacting to Rebel Moon Part 2.
Uh-huh. I have an orchestra. Oh, it's Carrie Ellis.
Answer me, man.
Answer me, man. That's gonna be a clip.
Yeah.
They brought their own band to give like dramatic music for an assassination. They referenced this in the comic.
Do it! Do it!
Unlimited power.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
Do it, do it, do it. Pretend she's Lois Lane. That always makes it easier. Whoa, whoa. That's cool.
By the light.
He's a light bender, which makes more sense than blood bending.
Inconceivable!
And two Belisarias.
They killed the princess's father.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she was a scapegoat. I see. That's cool. Oh,
Just chuck it at him. Really give him a scar.
mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
You just had to give the girl a gun, didn't you? I guess you could say she lost her kingdom. Zack Snyder really ripped me off.
Don't worry, he's no Tom King.
Yeah, he's no Nick Gibson either.
Or Mark Waid.
Oh,
No,
Mark Waid's a hack.
I got news for you. Tom King is now in my Tomasi list.
Well, Zack Snyder is no Joss Whedon, so we're good.
I love
I love the hat they give her.
that. Yeah. Mark Waid's a great writer. All right, Tavia. Agree to disagree on that one.
Well, we can debate whether he's a good.
Stuff, yeah.
We can debate whether he's a good writer, but there's no debate that he's a terrible person.
Yeah, maybe when he doesn't want to burn down the comic book industry, then we can talk.
Yeah.
What's up, Josh? How you doing? We are watching it right now, brother. How you doing? By the way, we got to get you back on the show sometime.
What's up, Josh?
Hey, Josh.
Zach has done the impossible. He has made farming cool. Wow.
Makes me want to pick up a hoe now.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go do some farming work, gentlemen. That's what we're doing for our next live
Jared,
stream.
that's a double entendre.
Let's play. I know we should do for our next gaming stream, Farming Simulator.
Stardew Valley.
Yes.
Never change, Nick. Never change.
By the way, if we ever do it, we have to call this farm Snyder Farm.
Yeah. No, we're naming it Melt. I love this song so much. This is going to be a ringtone. Up there in love.
Keith.
It's like Zach is playing with the action figures, like blah 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 blah. This is so cool.
There's a South Park joke in here somewhere, but I don't want to risk
I
us
know.
getting demonetized.
I love that. You're a part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
Take go away. Oh, jeez.
You are relieved.
Well, I
of your
guess that
duty.
concludes the test.
Mm-hmm. Did I pass?
That concludes the evaluation.
So she gave him a scar.
Yeah, she's a real Scargiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to? I got these scars. My father was a drinker.
No. Imagine mowing your lawn like that.
Yeah,
By the way, I just gave Jared an idea.
yeah. I probably will. Let the lawn grow like ridiculous length so we can do this.
I mean, Stardew Valley is multiplayer, so.
Mm-hmm. Dave
Nick Doc.
just got done watching. He says it's epic. We're in the middle of it, Dave. It's really good. That looks good. Robot arms. I love that.
She's got good reflex.
Mm-hmm. That's like in
Yeah.
Justice League when the EMT tried to take off Batman's mask. He caught her hand and went, "Don't even think about it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if Farming Simulator announced the Rebel Moon DLC.
I would buy that game mañana.
That'd be a live stream.
Mm-hmm. So basically, turn your brain off. No, let me put it this way: it's no book. Let me put it this way: you turn your brain off for a book written by Tom King.
Don't you know? You have to have a very high IQ to understand Zack Snyder's movies. Sarcasm, by the way.
Yeah.
And here I thought reading a Tom King book would make you die from cringe.
And Dave, yes, that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that right now. I'm like, how does he make this cool? He just does.
Oh wow.
It's so beautifully shot too.
Even at night.
Yeah.
Tom Taylor's a separate stream, Tevia. We're not going to get into that tonight.
Mm-hmm. This is our first viewing, Dave.
Yeah.
He knew.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they know.
I mean, when you have a young, cute blonde that's giving you eyes, it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah, that's gonna weaken any red-blooded man's resolve.
Yeah, I'm sorry. At his age, like he's like young
There's
men,
only
cute
one
girls.
as gorgeous as Sam.
Mm-hmm.
The according to Zach, the R-rated cuts come out in August. Tevia.
Dude, look at the abs on that guy.
Yeah, jeez.
Wait, when does the R-rated cut come out?
I think Zach said sometime in August.
Oh, okay.
It's making me
I thought
feel
you
bad
said-
about eating ice cream right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, nice to have you. Yeah, they do drop on the same day.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Mhm. They get their own battle standard. That is kick ass. I want one.
You could probably have one made.
Mhm.
Jared, you may be vicious in your mockery, but your loyalty is unquestionable.
Ah, thank you. You may be
Yeah.
ancient in age, but you're wise.
Oh.
That's setting something up. Maybe it
I
says,
love this
forgive my
scene.
confusion. Why not release the R-rated cuts the same time as the theatrical? Because then they compete. Then why have the theatrical cuts at all?
Yeah, exactly.
They told
yeah.
Zach he has to do it this way for the way Netflix
Money!
works. Yeah, exactly.
Money!
Dave wants you to sync up. Okay, so Sam is giving the crew their little flags. She just gave Cora her flag.
Cora, the master of all four elements. As the evidence. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong show.
I hope she doesn't have a crappy third season.
Don't drag Atla into this.
Oh, okay, by the way, in Cora's case, it's actually the second season that's crappy.
Okay, good.
Arguably, both are god awful. Season 4, that's a topic for a different stream.
Well,
Yeah,
season
that's
3, they
something
definitely.
different.
Season 3 and 4 are a marked improvement.
Dave, everyone's staying around a fire dancing.
But season 2 is the worst one.
Hands down, god awful.
Cora, as the woman with blades for legs, a servant of like. Sorry, wrong.
She was also in one of the newer Star Trek movies, by the way.
Can you turn the volume on the movie down a little bit, please?
Yeah. Can you put it down slightly?
On the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. How's this?
A
little bit more. A little bit more.
Thank you, my man. Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks. So I can hear you guys at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
This is the song that was playing in like the first trailer. The short's at 389 views.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Yeah. Yes, we're just entering that part, Dave.
Yep. Jimmy with the antlers. That's such a good effect. Jeez.
Yeah.
Even the lighting and everything. It's a cool shot.
Nick, quick question for you: which was a better villain, Zahir or Kuvira?
Zahir. Kavira was basically just oh my god, German painter. Like it was a bad German painter impression.
Fair enough.
Bing, bing.
For whom the bell tolls.
The bell has been rung.
Ready the Amata.
The god is good as dead.
It's a good strategy.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love all this. So
My
cool.
my wits are sharp. Does that count as a knife?
No,
God dang it!
because remember you have the wits of an ancient elder.
Yes, they're quite sharp. My wits are so sharp they can cut through BS.
Yeah, she's not holding it right. It's too wobbly. It's not stable. There you go.
Gripping your pillow tight.
Not bad. I love that. I love that. That's good. That was good.
Cuts off the head.
Yeah. Off with their heads. To me, it's still fantastic. And actually, it's good that's not Star Wars movie because it's not tainted by Star Wars.
You know what I love? Like a professional, it's almost like they call him Gunner.
What?
Almost like they call him Gunner.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Not bad.
That's the practical ship there was a picture of. By the way, Dave says this is better than Star Wars because it's more nuanced and mature and not too cartoonish.
I love how he's just like sitting there. He's just standing there staring at us menacingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Menacingly. Who does it think he is? Batman?
Yeah.
He's Elkman.
Oh my gosh. That's got to be the title of the next stream is Jimmy Batman.
I ship it.
398. Hey, what's up, Cater? Rebel Moon rocks. Hell yeah, it does. And Dave says Rebel Moon takes a lot of influence from Warhammer 40K. Except it's more faithful of 40K than 40K is these days.
It's like roaring like a TIE fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one who was expecting a fight?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get their origin. Here we go.
Oh, cool. We're getting the origin.
Hey, what's up, Hunter? Sin Havoc, keep that engagement going. Rebel Moon Part 2. Hell yeah! Keep that. Smash that like
What's up,
button.
Qatar?
Smash
What's
that.
up? What's
What
up,
up, Sin Havoc?
Like and share all of our streams.
Yes.
Oh,
Never again.
by the way, everyone watching on the Restream, like, comment, and subscribe to Comics League as well because we are on the road to 1K.
Yes, and I have a very special surprise for Jared when he reaches 1K. And if you want to see it, if you want to see Jared's face, get him to 1K.
You make sure you subscribe to all of us and hit that like button.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Thanks, Sin Havoc. I really appreciate it, brother.
Yes, Qatar. I saw some news, Jared. Congrats to that.
This just looks so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Gunfire in the smoke.
And explosions.
Oh, it's the ray gun. There we go.
There he is.
Read Dave's comment.
Tell us
Blood
about it.
Axe!
Yeah. Belisarius is also the name of a major 40k character. Yeah, nice. Rebel Moon mentioned the Mechanicus. It's a faction. That's cool.
Oh wow.
Ooh. They have replicas of those swords, and I want them.
Get in line, brother.
Ooh. She cut off her own arms. Oh.
Ow.
Ouch. That looks so cool. Dave goes,
I think
first
not.
she's cyborg, and then she sees herself as a cyborg. Coincidence?
I think not.
Mhm. By the way, did you guys see that again hinted at a continuation of Justice League?
Yeah.
He was asked, "Are there elements from your original DC plan in like Rebel Moon Part 2?" And he goes, "Yeah, there's a couple. There's a fair number in there, I guess, but certainly not enough to make a Justice League 2 movie not viable." He was like, "No, it still works. I can still do it." That just looks so cool.
Oh.
Oh man. Dave says his world looks so cool. It's like a turn of the century 1900 cyberpunk version of New York. Yeah, it's really cool.
Hmm.
Each world is unique. That's the cool part.
Hey guys, check out Comics League chat.
Let me see. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's epic.
That's awesome, Nick. I love that.
yeah, it was posted in my Discord by Chelsea, so I thought I'd share it.
Well, my compliments to the chef. Oh gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she cooking.
Oh boy, what did I just walk into?
Check the Comics League group chat, Jay Heat.
I'll
That silence is all we need. Jay Heat's face.
His face just says it all.
Bravo. Bravo.
And Chelsea, if you're here, yes, you are going to hell. Are you sure? She regrets nothing.
Dave says he's doing the Bruce Wayne trick with the booze. Yep.
But is your body ready?
No miss. No miss.
Oh, this-
General to General Kenobi.
There's Saturn.
Someone posted in the Nicotina group chat that a good director gets his fans to watch his movies. A great director gets haters to watch the movie. That's a good point. Chelsea, I'm being forced against my will.
It's got that Man of Steel. Jared, it's got that Man of Steel music vibe to it.
Yeah, it does. Oh, it's a bat cave. They threw the bat wing into the bat cave.
So Chelsea Luhu is the one who made the meme.
Well done, Chelsea. I love that meme. Thank you so much.
I didn't make a meme.
Sure you did.
Liar! Liar!
Are you saying the old man is lying?
I would never lie, especially not to Jared.
Sure.
Hey, Jared, Rebel Moon is a good movie.
That's not a lie. He posted it in the Comics League group chat.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's. Oh, boy. I love how he just appeared. He's Batman. There you go. James.
Look how regal he looks.
Mhm.
Oh, Dave.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice save. I love that. That's funny.
I mean, Chelsea, that's happening next week, so you got some time.
Mhm.
Not a moment too soon, apparently.
There they are.
That ship is freaking massive.
I dread not its sight.
Yeah. Concentrate on fire that superstar destroyer. Chelsea goes, I thought she
Yes.
burned at the stake. No, you're good, Chelsea. You're good.
Oh no, she's getting burned at the stake. That's just not till next week.
Although I do like steaks.
Not her steak though. She doesn't make them that well.
What's up? Tell him. A perfect movie for the Disney movie universe. I
What?
don't know
No.
what he means by that. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, Chelsea. I lied because you were right there.
Uh.
No, do not give yourself modern day haircut.
This is cool. There's dropships with tanks. This just looks so cool. I want all these. Now I really want a Rebel Moon game. Can you imagine this?
We would ready the Armada to take over the world.
You better
Imagine a
believe
Rebel
if
Moon
they make
strategy
if they
game.
make a game like this that's co-op, we're streaming it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, Chelsea. I'll take you out to Dave and Buster's. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
In case you're just now joining us, we're at the 1 hour and 45-minute mark.
I don't know if I've said this before. I love Nemesis's look. Like seriously, that outline.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, I love it. Oh God, just taking the village. I don't know.
Feminist bang. Oh God, it takes a village. I like how the drop ships have like smoke coming out of the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of them they'd be like all clean and whatnot. Like this is very dirty.
Mhm.
It's like the ships are being run off of coal.
This makes me want a Zack Snyder Halo movie.
Oh
So bad
yes.
that I know you would.
Dave says Zack Snyder's such a great cinematographer. Very few directors also do their own cinematography. I know, right?
Yeah, Dave, I agree.
Yeah, he does. I
He
can see it.
does. He really does look like Cillian Murphy.
Is it? I kind of have a feeling what's going to happen, but we'll see if it plays out the way I think it is.
Mhm.
All right, you better, Chelsea. I'll be watching you.
Oh, good. All right, there you go. That's cool. Oh yeah.
Wait.
There you go.
Oh wow!
Bush.
Holy Santa Maria!
Nice, Shahid. I love that.
She's a snapper in bed. Oh dear God.
Dave, keep it PG.
Nice.
Why won't you die?
Who does number 2 work for?
Really rough on the knees.
Yeah. Superhero landing.
What is a good war? Absolutely nothing.
Dave the Impaler, Vietnam flashbacks. Yeah, exactly. Because reportedly, for all the battle scenes, Zach took inspiration from like World War II movies and stuff. Oh damn!
Oh damn!
Oh
That's
damn.
clip. That's gonna be a clip.
Claudia, why is your accent so interesting?
It's the way we talk. I'm just saying.
I
Why
love
do you
that.
Brits have to be
Yeah.
so cool?
We are
How
cool.
much you want to bet for the extended cut? That's gonna be an F bomb. Oh, here we
Yeah, I
go.
guarantee it.
Here we go.
Oh, they got blades.
Oh.
Better than Ahsoka.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Too soon? Yeah, this is way better than Ahsoka.
Yeah.
To be
wow.
fair, watching paint dry is better than Ahsoka.
This is already better than Acolyte.
Anything is better than Acolyte. The last number 2 I took is better than that show.
Even The Last of Us Part 2 is better than The Acolyte?
Close, but yes. Oh, wow.
Educator. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's
He
done.
knocked it. He's done.
He's-
Yeah, 418 views.
Uh-oh.
Although he just walks out so nonchalantly. He's gonna get
He
killed.
slapped. Wow.
Well, stare at him. Staring gun, let's go. Dave showing off high spin linebacker skills.
A good guess is his own reward.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
dead.
done. Oh.
Hold on.
Dave goes, would have been funny if this random supporting character just killed the villain. Yeah, that would be funny.
That would have been funny.
That would really subvert expectations, wouldn't it?
Better than Ryan Johnson ever dreamed.
Right now.
It's like a soda can.
Yeah. Drinking Pepsi Cola.
With a dynamite kick. Sorry, I had to. I had to.
Too soon, J Heat.
That ship is taking damage.
And my instruments are not responding.
We've got you, soldier. I'm gonna put you down to the main hangar for maintenance and radical extraction.
Pepsi, the choice of a new rebel generation, says Dave. Nice job.
Uh,
Here we go.
Time has come for all that you love, for your home. Protect each other and show them no mercy. A century.
no mercy! Sweep the leg!
I give them 5 minutes.
Monster Swiss rockets.
Dude, reload and cover.
Ju-
Has he not
Just
played Call of
switch to
Duty?
your other weapon. It's faster than reloading.
To fight and die. Let's leave the fight to your enemies.
Oh, oh. Hell yeah, I love this. Oh, she lost an arm. Oh no.
Oh no.
And stare at my abs, says Dave. Yeah.
Okay, now we know he's a goner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh no. And stare at my butt abs.
Yeah.
Admiral, by now the containers have captured the British ship. We're still waiting. So,
Oh, they're gonna detonate.
Attitude adjustment. Let's go.
For the Republic!
For democracy.
If you're not with me, you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
I will do what I must.
Oh, gee. Okay, that's Cora.
All right, one more go. Oh.
Nemesis. Oh,
Oh.
he's not gonna be having kids anytime soon. Yeah, exactly, Dave.
Ooh.
Looks like he won't be continuing the Imperial line anytime soon.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
What? I waited 30 seconds after he died.
Yep. That's the appropriate amount of time to wait. Everyone knows that.
Exactly. Is it really though?
Is it really?
No. Oh, I love the sound effect of how he landed with the side.
Mm-hmm.
A bearded soldier was like, but my thin blue line and black rifle coffee.
Yeah. Hey, I drink Black Rifle. They're really good. But anyway.
How
Well,
is he still alive?
he has the power of love and throbbing male hormones.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I have to romance Sam when this is over.
Yes, he needs to complete the romance arc of the quest line. Why do they sound like zombies?
Yeah, for a second there. Oh, this looks so dope.
Slow
This
mo.
background right here.
I'm just gonna say it right now. So Zach, I hear you like slow mo.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever they ask Zach how much slow motion do you want in a movie, he just goes, yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, didn't we joke that like You could turn the runtime of the Snyder Cut down to like 2 hours just by turning off the slow mo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And Chelsea says, "How could you call me out like that? It's not like I worded it like extremely deliberately."
Oh yeah, 300 Spartan moment. There you go.
What is your profession?
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
I love you guys. By the way, that the prince, he could totally play Tarzan.
yeah. Yeah, he totally can. Tarzan can play Tarzan.
He's basically playing Tarzan in this movie, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
we've
walkers. I
more.
forgot about those.
where's the Texas Ranger when you need it?
Oh no.
Remember, there's that one RPG that was loaded but was never fired.
Mhm.
This is a bombardment. What could you possibly do in this situation?
Mhm.
Not
Well,
die.
Well, yeah, Nick, not die.
Strange, I'm not seeing any words. How about that one? Table? Impossibility. I'm not seeing ones either, but there's more blood. The owner's armor. I'm checking the pulse. Okay, this one pulse is very low. Wait, that's not.
I'm like, he's like, oh no, oh no.
That was cold. That's
Mhm.
cold.
Even stormtroopers were smarter than that. Well, I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
At least
Yeah.
these guys can actually hit something.
Yeah. Ha! Take that, medics. Not a war crime. Trust me.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, to be fair, in World War II, they killed the medics really quickly anyway. So,
Mhm.
like, that dude's been gunning for her for two movies now.
He's been gunning for it. He's been gunning for that kiss.
He's been James gunning for it.
You could say he kind of jumped the gun. Or
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's a monster closet.
What is that?
It's beautiful.
what was the rocket? Just like the simulations.
I love how she just abandons like her one big gun.
Mhm.
You're practically in a barn. It's not gonna hold.
Chelsea goes, I'm
Uh,
definitely a
Ch-
Sith after this.
Chelsea, you always were. I made you that way.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I had to corrupt her first.
What is this? Is this a god?
There's only one God, sir, and I'm sure he doesn't dress like that.
I understood that reference.
You better.
Yeah, we knew the mayor wasn't gonna last long.
I love how they can make the rifles both look futuristic and old at the same time. That is a tightrope to walk.
This kind of reminds me of Rogue One in a way. Like, you know everyone is screwed, but they still give it a go.
Yeah, the tension is like, see, I called it. I called it. I told you this was unaccounted for. I told you. I told you. I told you guys, didn't I?
Mhm.
It's Chekhov's rocket launcher. I feel like this is the real mission all along, was to blow this up.
Mhm. Whoa,
What the-
Bradley's alive.
Genova?
Mhm.
Well, that wasn't practical at all.
Slow-o.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe. That's what I like, yeah, so it's all good. She's handing out scars.
Dave says, or maybe it's a demon engine from 40K. True. There's so much 40K reference here.
She was the whole thing all along. And remember, guys, they're just following orders.
Yeah, because that's totally an acceptable thing on the war crime tribunals.
Exactly. It is the most acceptable defense.
Hey, what's up, Salty? Did you get the cool power yet? What do you mean cool power, Salty?
No, they're using space coal. It's different.
Yeah. Oh yeah, coal power. Yeah.
Women are gay at Dave.
You'll know it when you see it. Oh yeah, where the ship is coal powered. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I prefer desert power, to be honest.
Mhm. Soldiers and I just finished my watch. My God, my God. All right, Salty, is that a good my God, or a bad my God?
I gotta be honest. The first one is just like a giant like recruitment montage. This one actually feels more like an actual movie.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, yes. The second movie is like recruitment, It's basic
Definitely
battle scene, but it works.
better than part 1 for sure. Worst thing I've ever seen made by anyone. All right, Salty. I agree to disagree, man.
This is definitely one of the movies of all time for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they have another Metal Gear.
That's solid.
All right, Chelsea, share it with me. I'll share it with the group. Now, Keith. Now, Keith.
Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
It's robot time. It's such a
Uh-oh.
killer shot. Yeah.
James is angry now.
Oh, just the way the
Oh,
king
no.
pillows. Oh yeah. Here we go.
I hope you would be trolling, Shell. Oh, snap.
Here we go.
Let's go!
Go.
Some Jimmy accent.
Yes. What the hell? He's not even getting hurt by anything. This is great. Let's
Oh!
go.
Look at him move. He's serving them an eviction notice.
Oh God. He's angry. Yeah, exactly.
Copy. Oh, wow.
And cue the superhero landing.
Oh my God! Yay!
You called it.
He's
He
laying
did. He really did.
Superman.
It's really rough on the robo knees. Long live the king.
Robo Superman Jesus. Yeah, exactly.
Engine's running. I'm waiting for you. We're running out of time.
I'll almost see you.
Okay, good.
Oh crap.
It's a big cannon.
I love how it's just the wheel to like turn it. That is so cool.
Does anyone even remember Chappie? Seriously.
I do. That was a good movie.
Oh wow.
Ouch.
Why would you hold a plasma sword underhanded?
I think the sword is so hot you have to wear gloves while wearing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why Nemesis had like robot hands.
Oh man. The forbidden plasma pizza roll.
The pizza roll.
Well, the forging of one's lightsaber, the final step in the Jedi training.
Arthur Leia. I suppose I should say thanks for not accepting my offer of surrender. Make a better ballad when I slay you in battle. You've done well to get this far. Much better than I expected. Much better than could be expected from a bunch of fucking farmers. Yeah. Target acquired. We've a lock on the village. Confirmed.
Yeah, pretty much, Dave.
The gun is charged and ready to fire.
You may fire when ready.
Fire well.
You may not fire when ready.
Nice miss.
Oh.
Just slightly.
So
Missed
stormtroopers
it
were
by
aiming.
that much.
She's coming down. Y'all need to run.
Run, Forrest, run!
The Sith finally grew a backbone, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's done.
No, I'm talking about the gunner, dude.
I don't.
I love how they're still trying to whack at each other as they're falling. That's so great. Oh, that's. Oh my god, I love that shot. Yes!
What?
Yes! Oh my god, yes, 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 yes.
Cool.
Okay, that was cool.
Yes, that was cool.
Like, you want another scar? I'll give you a scar.
I'll give you 2 scars.
I'll give you 3.
Isn't Zach doing a lightsaber duel better than Star Wars?
Uh-oh. Yeah, David really is a good sequence.
The escape pod. All droids to the landing ground. All droids to the landing ground. No.
Swear to me! Swear to me!
Oh.
Man, I guess you could say Gunnar really stuck it to him.
Gunner's the MVP, man. I know it's not a positive, but Tavia, we get it. Oh!
Ow!
Ooh.
Ow!
Well,
I guess you could say he lost his head over this.
Mhm.
The heads are rolling. I guess you could say the Imperium is going to really make some heads roll. I'm sorry, the jokes are in themselves.
You could say that he'll never be the head of a major battle ever again.
He should have quit while he was ahead.
Dave goes, guys, I don't think that scar's gonna heal.
Yeah. She gave her final scar.
Another happy landing.
Well, not yet anyway. We gotta wait.
We're
Not
still
yet.
flying off the ship.
Fly. Fly.
What'd I tell you? A happy landing.
I mean, anything you can walk away from.
It's a good one.
Don't worry, they still flew half the ship.
Stay with me.
Oh, he's gone. This is Steve Trevor, Wonder Woman. He's gone.
Well, the difference is this guy's actually a good character.
Well, yeah, this character was actually useful.
That's a shame. He was really gunning for her too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend.
I've never mentioned it.
Uh-oh. I love how they like dip. Oh,
Hi.
Target those drop ships.
Yes, Commander, I'm you.
That's cool.
Black Mountain Squadron, take those fighters.
can we just be friends?
No one's gonna ask why they got the speeders.
No.
Those are
Where did you get the speeder?
There's a simple
in the
explanation for
previous
that.
movie, Jay.
But we already got Boba Fett's teenagers with attitude.
Tyrannosaurus.
Macedon.
Dragon's Lord.
Triceratops. Alpha. Ridge escape. A team of Comic League with attitude.
Ay, 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 ay.
Lobster fighters. Yeah, pretty accurate.
Oh, for God's sake, just kiss her already.
Kiss her! Yes!
Yes.
Nikith! Nikith! Now, dude, girl, kiss her! Look at the abs of that guy. If you don't kiss her, I will.
Hey, yo.
You know, if I had a nickel for every new show that came out that had a General Titus, I'd have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice. There's a Knight Titus in Fallout.
The entire rebel fleet. It's really over. It's
He's already dead.
no.
I mean, come on. We all knew the white guy was going to die. The straightest white guy had to die.
There you go.
Ah.
From other worlds they came to fight for us. To die for us. May they find their peace. We honor them now in the only way we can. By remembering their names. When next we bring in the harvest.
Norvican says, "Who is hotter, Cora or
These
Blood
are
Axe's sister?"
Can I
Honestly,
have both of
Blood
them at the same
Axe's
time?
sister.
Jenna Malone.
Carrying on.
She wasn't an option. She was just a
on.
spider person.
Yeah, exactly.
All of you. Honor the fallen. You honor my brother and his bravery.
Do not speak of me when you speak of honor and bravery. I've lied to you. To all of you.
Titus.
I know, child. I know.
You know that I'm Arthelaus, adopted daughter of the regent Belisarius, and the assassin of the Princess Issa.
I'm gonna have to mute
I
Jay
know your name.
because I'm hearing the echo of the movie.
Echo. Yeah.
All right. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god, I'm about to be proven right. You have my bow.
and my ox. Let's hunt some
Yes,
bull.
I could be of use.
All right. Who's still echoing?
Who's still echoing?
Not me.
Tell me. I have headphones in.
Okay,
Yeah, Talati clearly has headphones in.
Mhm.
You have my antler.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Highlight Dave's comment, please.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Thank you. That deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but your princess is on another planet.
Actually, Nick, you're not right because you said it was going to be Sam reincarnated. It's not that.
Directed by Zack Snyder.
All right,
let me
is there
see
a
if there's
post-credit
post
scene?
credit.
I love how we're on the same wavelength.
No. All right.
I don't think there is.
Okay. All right,
What'd you
so we
guys
can exit
think?
out of that stream.
Yeah. So what'd you guys think? I liked it.
I
That was
feel like
dope.
rebelling against the moon now.
Definitely
Yeah.
better than the first film. I got to give it that. Definitely
Well,
better
yeah.
than the first.
The
Definitely
first film
better
was
than the
still
first film.
enjoyable, but this was dope. I really dug this one.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
What's up? That makes no sense. Tevia, why doesn't that make sense? There's no way in hell she's survived. Did you see the flash of light after she got shot?
Yeah, I saw that flash of light, and it makes
So-
me think.
Here's my only so I liked
And
Rebel
she
Moon.
healed the bird in the first movie. What
Well-
was your
Okay, well, first off, if the princess was her, they would have said, "Oh, she's right here. She's been here the entire time." But no, they're like, "Oh, you have to search the galaxy. You have to, you will travel across the
Cora.
galaxy."
Help me, Cora. You're my only hope.
I was trying to make a Pokemon reference, but that works too. The only issue I have is it's a good movie, it's entertaining, but there's virtually no plot to these movies. There is no plot. The first part 1 was a big recruitment montage. Part 2 is a battle scene. There's no plot to these movies. There is like the thinnest of like one paragraph of plot. But what there is extremely visually interesting and very entertaining. If I were to give this movie if I were to give both of them a rating, okay, so part 1 is, I don't know what I'd get it, but like looking back, I'd probably give it more a 7 out of 10. This one, I bump it up to an 8 out of 10 because the battle scenes are a lot more interesting. These films are very, in my opinion, very flawed. They have very big pacing and writing problems. The exposition dumps are a sign of weak writing. But are they bad movies? Hell no.
Well, here's the thing. I don't take Rotten Tomatoes for anything when they make when they give Thor: Love and Thunder a bigger thing for this.
Yeah, like I'm saying, these are flawed movies, but they're not bad movies. They're based, but the same token, I don't agree with the extremes. Like, this is like an affront to cinema. This is a 2 out. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is. This is not a 2 out of 10 movie. Personally, I think this was better just because there was more action. It was more interesting, but it does have problems. You guys are welcome to think differently. That's just my opinion.
See if the extended cuts is better. In other words, if it adds all that stuff and it addresses those points for you.
I mean, possibly, but I'm of the opinion that you shouldn't. I think the whole regular version director's cut gimmick is a bit stupid, especially on like Netflix. Like, I get like why BVS had that, and I get the Snyder cut because studio interference. But there was no studio interference. This was designed to have a regular and a director's cut. So I think it's kind of stupid the way they've done this. BVS and the Justice League I can excuse because it wasn't his fault.
And Tevia, if you'll admit that your review is harsh, then why'd you do it harsh.
Yeah, why did you do it?
Because that's his opinion. Maybe Tevye didn't like the movie. I mean, people are allowed not to like this.
No, I mean,
No, by all means.
fine. That's fine. But when he says,
Yeah.
my review was harsh, that implies that maybe he was a little too hard on the movie.
I mean, and maybe it's harsh because he didn't like the movie. But at least he's admitting that he's hoping the extended cut would be better. Like, I think Tevye did his in good faith.
Yeah. The cut comes out in August from what I have seen. Both of them will show up at the same time. So it's not like we're going to have to wait for part 2. Dave says, great movie. The thing is, it should have been one movie. The plot seems
I agree.
thinner and pace. Well, yeah, it's because he pitched this as one movie to Netflix, but they're like, there's no way you can do this. What they could have done is done it as like a mini series, like essentially Clone Wars. Like
I mean, if you think about it, parts 1 and 2 combined is 8 hours. So that's basically a season of Stranger Things right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could have done that. And let me see.
Like, honestly, I think a miniseries with this episodic structure would have benefited the story so much better. Like, dear God, this thing needed to be an 8-hour miniseries. Like, 8 episodes would have benefited because, like, give it actual plot structure. Because, like, structure is a very big, like, I don't know what it is, but structure is like Zack Snyder's kryptonite.
Except for when he's doing DC movies, but that's
Well, in that point, he's working with people like Chris Terrio and David Goyer, like writers who know their stuff. This one, not so much.
Mm-hmm. True that. All right, Saladia, your thoughts on the movie?
I really enjoyed the second part. I was just like, Jimmy was really cool. Like his action scene was I felt like that was the really epic. I really, really, saw the dynamic between the villagers and the fighters. Like their, interaction was interesting, and to see that them, becoming, fighting for what is right, which is their land. I thought that was really interesting. I felt like this movie, yes, there is some places where, there is something missing, but in the extended cut, I know we're gonna get that. So visually, it looks great. The slow mo, Zack Snyder gets it on point with slow mo. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, there is some pieces. I would say the only critic is like obviously some pieces were missing from the film. So I'm just like, okay, if some things are missing from the film, I can wait for the extended cut and obviously, give it even better review, even better than score than what the current cut is. But I'll give this this version of the film 8.5 out of 10. That's just me. That's my opinion. So
how about you?
Oh
Jay?
wow, I thought that'd be higher.
As for me, I'd give it an 8 because this is definitely the type of movie that just sit back and turn your brain off. But this is clearly a problem with structure. If I was going to be an honest critique, and I do want to be honest with you guys, whether you're watching on my stream, Jared's stream, or any of us when we're together as Comics League, I want to be as genuine with you guys as possible.
Yeah, go for it.
He does have a structure problem in his screenwriting. That is just an objective truth.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just take it for what it is and enjoy the ride, you can get a decent movie out of it.
Yeah, I agree with Jay. Zack Snyder is at its best when he's teaming up with other.
You can bounce them out
with a good writer who can like obviously Man of Steel benefited from Christopher Nolan being there, and then Chris Terrio, I think is kind of the unsung hero of BVS and Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
The more control you give Zack, and then this is going to sound harsh,
the worse the movie is. He wasn't the only one writing this movie, though. By the way.
All right. Well, who wrote it then?
Okay, so Zack has a writing credit, but the other writers are Kurt Johnstad and Shay Hatton.
All right. Well, what have they done before? Like, what's their other credits?
They have done 300 Act of Valor, Atomic Blonde, 300 Rise of an Empire. Let me see. So that was Kurt. Let me see what Shay has.
Atomic Blonde was a good movie. I can vouch for that.
And then Shay has
Also,
done,
Cora's in that one too, by the way.
Shay has done Army of the Dead, Rebel Moon, obviously, Army of Thieves, John Wick Chapter 4, John Wick
Okay.
Chapter 3, Day
3
Shift.
was the weakest.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so again, Army
So
of
they're
Thieves.
mostly Zack Snyder collaborators. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Outside
yeah.
of a few other things, they mostly collaborate with Zack Snyder.
yeah.
That to me is a problem because they probably probably didn't stand up to Zack or push back up against the story stuff. You get someone like Christopher Nolan, where Zack Snyder comes up to you is like, let's make the Amazon's Kryptonians. Christopher Nolan's like, dude, shut the F up.
That was well. With that dude, I'm like, how do you know it wasn't Zach that said, okay, you know what, that wasn't a good idea. We'll
Oh no, but my point
throw it away.
is, just like George Lucas, and yes, I am comparing Zack Snyder to George Lucas here. Okay, just like George Lucas,
and Tevye,
there's-
we are
there-
getting
you
a
need-
Rebel Moon Part 3. There's no question.
Zack Snyder is just like George Lucas, great director, visionary director, but they need people to tell them no. Like that's why the original trilogy of Star Wars was so good. Because if you look at like the list of people, especially on that first movie, it was like a who's who of like the best people in the business working. Like the person who did the Chewbacca effects was the guy who did Planet of the Apes. Okay, like these are some of the best people in the business working with him. And it happened to be, and even his own wife came up with a lot of the ideas that helped it. But as things went on and he got more control, the worse the movies got.
True that. So
yes, I am putting Zack Snyder and George Lucas in the same league.
that works. By the way, fun fact: did you know Zach came out and said that, like, apparently indicated that in the new timeline, if he got to come back, the essentially Nightmare timeline takes place 10 years instead of 5 years after like Dark Side takes over. So
I don't know how much that changed things.
No, but what's interesting about that is that now we're getting information about maybe the new storyboards. Why would he be telling us the new storyboards? It's something.
I'll believe it when I see it, you know.
Good questions. Any predictions for Rebel Moon Part 3? So he did indicate that what the plot of 3 is, that they're going to form, that they're going to travel the galaxy, building a coalition of like a different races.
Are they going to build an alliance of rebels?
Yes,
rebel alliance?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Sorry, too easy. That was too easy. That was too easy.
Yeah, exactly. So that's basically the plan there. There's going to be more comics. There's obviously going to be some games, and we'll see what happens with that.
By the way, will the Rebel Moon RPG ever come out?
The tabletop one, I don't think is coming out.
Dang it, because we could have had a stream where we play that on stream, like Critical Role style.
Yeah. So in terms of how, and Nick and I will give our ratings because I don't think we did, but so I'll start. I'll give it, an 8 out of 10. It has some issues, but I overall enjoyed it. How about you, Nick?
I already gave my ratings.
Out of 10? I don't.
Yeah, I said I gave the first movie a 7 out of 10, and this one an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Overall, I'll probably average it like 7.7 out of 10.
Okay, cool. Anyone know what the giant lady god is? The engine of the ship or not? I don't think so. It's probably like one of those things for the lore books.
It's Genova, and in the next movie we're gonna see Korra battle Sephiroth.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Final Fantasy VII. I was making a Final Fantasy VII reference.
Okay, where's that clip? I'm going to play this one clip till it has no music. It has no music.
Okay.
Dweeb.
There you go. There you go.
I really need to play Final Fantasy VII on stream and have you watch me play it.
I'll conveniently have plans for those streams. I think we can all agree Zack delivered most of what we expect from Zack Snyder. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This was a very Zack Snyder movie, which explains why there are some people, I'm not saying you, Tevye, that don't like this movie, that are attacking it because those people don't like Zack Snyder anyway. So what?
I think the best way to put it is, if you like Zack Snyder stuff before, you'll probably at least enjoy the movie. If you don't like Zack Snyder stuff, you probably won't enjoy this movie. I think that's the best way of putting it.
Yeah, exactly. So, all in all, pretty fun movie. We'll do a more in-depth conversation next week for CLD, but this was just. But by the way, Dave said it's far better than Army of the Dead. I still agree. I agree. The zombie thing movie. Yeah,
the casino one that was actually kind of interesting. I didn't mind it.
Yeah. Dova can actually. Zach gave a little bit of an update. What he did say is that he's working on it. It's just right now. Right now he's really occupied with a little like the army stuff. So I mean, with the Rebel Moon stuff. So probably he said it's gonna happen. It's just probably not immediately. So we'll see what happens with that. But both films combines a solid 9 out of 10. Nice, Dave. So
solid 4.5 each. Not too bad.
I will say definitely better than most of what Disney's been giving us in terms of Star Wars content. So there you go.
Yeah, I gotta give you that. I gotta give you that.
You're right there.
Compared to Disney Star Wars, this was Zack Snyder's Justice League quality.
I did get a lot of Rogue One vibes from this, though.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, obviously.
It's a similar idea there. And Zach has always said that he likes those movies of like a group of people coming together to fight like this massive threat.
Question for the chat. Without someone or a collaborator to help rein them in, who is worse? James Gunn, Zack Snyder, or Bruce Timm?
Get him out.
Get him out. Bruce Timm. The answer is Bruce
Well,
Timm.
I would say Zack Snyder, because James Gunn has produced genuinely good stuff on his own. Guardians of the Galaxy. Like James Gunn.
Bruce Timm had Batman sleep with Batgirl. I win.
But here's the other thing. Bruce Timm has also created good stuff. B-Task, Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Here's the thing. Zack Snyder has never produced anything that's actually offensive.
Okay.
Depending on who you ask, but yeah.
Is one objectively bad ship bad enough to ruin an entire creative's repertoire?
Making Wonder Woman too much of a warrior, making Superman weak as hell. I can't
Jared,
say it spoils a future Justice League episode that Nick and I are going to cover.
Jared, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to push back on this. B-Task is literally one of the most influential pieces of fiction ever created.
Even bad creatives have good stuff. I'm not disputing that.
No. This is not good stuff. This is like Batman animated series is literally one of the most important pieces of fiction ever.
Yeah,
okay.
I understand that, Nick.
It's literally one of the most important.
Let me finish, Nick. What I'm saying is, any creative that has trouble being rated, because you could make the argument that B-Task was more Paul Dini reining Tim in, because if you notice the episodes where it's more Tim involved in the creatives, like in Justice League, that's when you get like the stupid pig episode. That's when you get all these really BS themes.
The thing is, I'm looking at this on an aggregate. You're taking one moment and having that define his entire career.
All of it.
No, you're not.
Nick,
you're not. You're taking two things you don't like.
Let me finish. The depiction of Wonder Woman, the depiction of Green Lantern later in the show. Trust me, this moment will piss you off when we get to there. I can't say it on here because you're gonna spoil it, but it's coming up.
I get that, and the thing is, I probably will agree with you that those are bad moments. Okay, but the thing is, when you look at on aggregate, okay, Zack Snyder's quality of work on average is below par. Okay, James Gunn is slightly above average, but because Bruce Timm has B-Task, has some questionable decisions, but Bruce Timm on aggregate has produced more impactful stuff, more important stuff than all those others combined. I agree with you on those decisions, but on aggregate, Bruce Timm is the most impactful creator of the three.
That may be true, Nick, but you have to acknowledge that he had collaborators like James Tucker, Paul Dini, even the entire
Yeah,
Warner Brothers
he had
executive team at the
collaborators.
time to balance
So
him
does
out.
Zack Snyder. So does James Gunn. James Gunn had Kevin Feige as his collaborator. Probably Kevin Feige has had more impact on cinema in the last 20 years than anyone else. He's probably one of the most important people in cinema today. And like 10 years ago, James,
That's a fair point.
So what I'm saying is and then Zack Snyder worked with he worked with Christopher Nolan. He worked with really great people and collaborators. Of course, they had collaborators.
Yeah, but my point is that when you give Bruce Timm the most freedom, you get Killing Joke.
And when you give Zack Snyder the most freedom, you get Sucker Punch. And I like that movie.
Yeah,
You
and
gotta
to be
admit,
clear, we
Jared, he's
haven't-
got you.
I love Sucker Punch. And I will be the first to tell you, it is a mess of a movie, and so is Rebel Moon.
Sucker Punch is an interesting case because we haven't gotten the full cut of that one yet.
We've already gotten a director's cut of the movie. We've already gotten a director's cut with added scenes.
Did we?
Not according to him. There was a release called the director's cut, which included extra scenes.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not like the cut that has all of his stuff in there.
And here's the thing: even Zack Snyder's the problem is, I like Zack Snyder, but the guy is all over the place. Even Justice League, is a great movie, but it is a mess. It is long, grandiose. That's the point. I love Zack Snyder, but to pretend like his farts smell like roses is simply moronic.
I'm not doing that. I don't know where that's coming from. And by the way, Dave makes a good point. I would argue Kevin Feige has had a negative impact on cinema overall because of how now everyone expects superhero movies to be like a factory joke fest.
Clip machine.
My point is more like a phase 1, phase 2 kind of thing. But also it's
actually that was mostly Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon only directed Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron.
Reportedly, he was the one that set out. Here's the overall story for the MCU.
Well, actually, if you look at the Marvel movies, they didn't really start getting jokey till Guardians of the Galaxy 1. So if you want to weigh the jokiness, it's more of a James Gunn problem than a Joss Whedon problem.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm saying even Kevin Feige had collaborators too. What do you want to say, Jay?
First off, the previous anecdote, Joss Whedon collaborated with Kevin Feige up until halfway through phase 2. So let me go ahead. And confirm that right now. Second, just about everyone in movies, TV shows, video games, we've all creatives, even on YouTube, we all collab and engage to a degree.
Yeah, exactly my point.
There's no
point.
Let him finish, Nick.
But I will say this. Now, although I did bring this up as a joke, and yes, I will take open admittance to it, if we're looking at this objectively, Bruce Timm, he's kind of a mess. He's kind of a mess if we're being honest. Granted, he does have more structure in the storytelling than Zack Snyder does. I will give you that, Nick. But at the same time, he butchered the characterization of Wonder Woman, openly admitted and contributed to the nerfing of Superman for pretty much all of Justice League, and not Wonder Bad, excuse me. Bat says alone.
Okay. First off, I agree with everything you said about Bruce Timm's problems. I'm not denying any of it. I'm not defending any of it. But my thing is, because James Gunn, we're talking about Zack Snyder, James Gunn, Bruce Timm. All these people are problematic and kind of in their own way. Now, if we brought in Christopher Nolan or Kevin Feige, that would kind of be a different story. All of them have glaring problems. But we're picking the best of the worst here, so to speak. That's the thing.
Fair. That's fair. And I'm not going to live this down, am I, Taladia?
No, you slip.
The
No,
other
I'm
thing
never
is
gonna look at this.
Taladia and I, when we were talking to William from the Sci-Fi Center, he said something very interesting. He said, actually, you see, our friend William hates BTAS, not because of partly because of the content. Because here's the thing: when you look at the comics at the time, the show kind of sanitized Batman to the point where people take that Batman as saying the comics have to reflect that Batman now.
To an extent, but you gotta understand, this was like in the mid to late 90s where the extreme fad and all the edginess and anti-heroes, some of that had to be toned down.
Also, you do realize in the context of when it came out that like basically it would be like okay, I'm trying to think here. Imagine it would be like airing Invincible on Saturday morning cartoons in the 2000s. Okay, that's what BTAS was like when it aired, because BTAS for its time, even today, is really freaking dark. I'm not just talking about this like the content. Like we look at it and we think it's tame, and maybe in modern standards it is, but for when it came out, it was dark.
No, I understand that, and I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying compared to the comics and the way the character actually was, it very much sanitized Batman.
They had no choice. They were pushing the envelope heavily enough as it is.
And yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying it's like up to that. Is that because of that show? That's where people have the whole Batman doesn't use guns thing come from. Even though that Batman also used the Batmobile and Batplane that shot missiles. I
just think in today's modern context, we are spoiled. Okay, we have good stuff like Invincible. We have good adult superhero content. But I'm gonna pull my old man card here. Okay, I was a kid during the time when BTAS was it. I was a prime demographic. They were marketing it directly to me. Okay, it was either BTAS or stuff like Looney Tunes or Tiny Toons, but like there wasn't much for like superhero content for kids in the early 90s or like any good stuff.
Yeah, Dave says absolutely sanitized. Chuck Dixon, Alan Grant, Norm Brayfogle, etc. was the comics Batman at the time. BTAS even had a toned down comic called The Batman Adventures.
Oh, they even toned it down even more. Because one thing of BTAS was just 3 seasons. I think maybe 4. And then they rebooted it as a new Batman Adventures where they sanitized it even more.
Except one
it in the Batman Beyond comics where they were to explain why Dick Grayson doesn't show up in Batman Beyond. I'm sorry. This is when I lost all respect for Bruce Timm as a creative.
That was only
like I get you keep bringing that up, and I'm not disagreeing. That it's a bad decision.
I'm just bringing that up in the context of this new conversation we're in. We've moved on from the comparing to Zack Snyder thing.
Okay.
I wanted to go ahead and establish that before we move forward.
Yeah.
Now, for those who don't know, this was Batman Beyond 2.0. Granted, this book is no longer in continuity. It was for a brief time. I think it was a one shot at the time, if I remember correctly.
Didn't Tim briefly become Batman Beyond for a moment?
That was only in factoring Future's End. That was only strictly in Future's End.
52, which as much as of the new 52 fan as I am, that sucked.
Yeah, I think New 52 is basically like the ultimatum of the Batman Beyond stories.
Ultimatum, yeah. That's why if I were to bring back the New 52 as the Ultimate Universe, I would just do it before that started. I'm sorry, Jahid, go ahead.
Basically, where I was going with this is basically what happened was, first of all, say what you will about the Bat, at least in the context of Batgirl's, let's just say intern attraction to the Caped Crusader. The setup was there. Not that Bruce would ever act on it, but the unrequited attraction was there. Granted,
that's fine. If it was just that, I would be fine because okay, I understand that. And by Tevia, we're not saying Bruce Timm wrote Batman Beyond 2.0.
Yeah,
he did not. Thank God.
No.
Yeah, just to kind of understand what you're saying, Jared. Batgirl having a crush on Batman is one thing, okay? Young girls have crushes on their teachers all the time. The problem is Bruce giving into that or letting the temptation overwhelm him. Bruce is the adult in the situation.
You could have had any other reason why Dick Grayson didn't show up. Maybe he was dead. Maybe he was like busy. Maybe he retired as well. But you had sex with his girlfriend? Really?
Actually, Jared, can I cook?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let him go.
Okay, so this is how I would play it, okay? What I would do is I would have Barbara kiss Batman, try and make a pass at him, he refuses. Okay,
Mhm.
but when Barbara tells him, he's so pissed off, because even though Batman refused and denied it, he still holds him responsible, or like you were leading her on, or like just whatever he makes up in his head.
And this is why I refute. One, Grayson. I'm saying Grayson strictly for Box.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
only resort to philanthropy to maintain my secret identity. Second, I've worked with Gordon for years. The only reason I even remotely tolerated Barbara was because she was already college age and it was the best way to protect her for Jim. Why would I even remotely indulge myself with her in that way?
But here's the thing. Obviously in this scenario, Bruce did nothing wrong. As soon as it happened, he refused or whatnot. But because she did that, he obviously he doesn't want to be a Barbara. But he still blames Bruce.
Grayson lashes out. I agree with what you're cooking with, Nick. Don't get me wrong. Grayson lashes out, not wanting to accept it. He's constantly been exposed to Bruce's charms and philanthropy over the years. And Grayson just doesn't want to hear it. He's too big. He's letting heartbreak get the better of him.
And in Bruce's head, Bruce gaslights himself to feel like maybe I did lead her on. Maybe because he's flirty by nature. Maybe he thought he brought it onto himself, so he blames himself for this a little bit. Like, this can be a good conflict and still be above board.
Or just have it where here's how I would do it.
By the way, this is a UTC topic.
Yeah, you know how I would do it? Do you know how, like, Batman retired in the beginning of Batman Beyond because he almost used a gun?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he did and he accidentally killed someone.
No.
Let him cook. Let him cook. He let you cook, Nick. Give him the same courtesy.
Because for one thing, it's set up there, and you can even have Nightwing say, "You're a murderer."
I don't know, because like
it's better than what Bruce Timm gave us.
I don't know, because no. Okay, here's my defense of the thing. Okay, Batman doesn't use guns in the DCAU. Okay, we're specifically limiting it to that version.
Yeah, he does. The Batwing counts.
He uses extra armament, but he does not use it for malicious intent.
The point is, the writers like the idea is that he doesn't use guns. It is supported in Justice League when it doesn't. Okay, that's what they want. That's the idea they want. Okay, and I love the idea
go ahead.
of him being so weak that he had to resort to pointing a gun at someone to accomplish the mission. That is his cue to retire. I think taking it like 2 steps further, having him shoot and kill someone, is both unnecessary and just the idea of like him just pointing a gun was enough to have him retire is a powerful moment. Okay, I actually really like that moment. It's powerful, it resonates, and so that's why I defend it.
Well, first
I will continue what you're trying to say, Jared, but I want to add to this very quick. You even had an episode in JLU where Deadman possessed Batman, and in his possessed state, Bruce ended up taking the shot. Granted, Deadman possessed him at the time, but Bruce still did it. And
we covered that. We covered that what 2 weeks ago.
Counterpoint: very first episode of Justice League, aliens invade. Batman is shooting rockets at them from the bat plane. That counts.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
It's more of just holding a gun. I think it's like the act of holding.
No, the argument is Batman doesn't use guns.
That's not a gun. That's a rocket.
No. It's a projectile intended to kill someone. That counts.
That's a very broad definition, Jared.
Hey, what's up, Nathaniel? No, that's the definition of a gun. That's the definition. If the argument is Batman doesn't use guns,
but that definition,
any gun attached to his vehicles as well, because either the writers are contradicting themselves, which that could be, or Batman's a hypocrite.
Which in most stories, Batman usually is a hypocrite.
I get bull crap on Batman not using gun in comics. That's fine. But in my opinion, in the DCAU, particularly in this universe, it is clearly the writer's intention, the creator's intention, that he does not use guns. You want to make the argument against
guns on his vehicles.
I think that's being a bit pedantic.
No. If your argument is he can't use guns, absolutely.
Well, in that case, why is he working out? Because he has guns on his arms.
Counterpoint.
Oh
And I'm going to actually side with Jared on this one. Say what you will about the no kill rule being a censorship thing by the Comics Code Authority. Say what you will about
Which
that.
it was.
But
Yeah.
realistically, even if we factor this with the DCAU, using extra armament to combat metahumans and larger than life beings, that's one thing. But having extra armament against your average Joe or an Arkham breakout, that's overkill. The only time Bruce should be in a position to actually use armament by this logic, by Nick's own logic, is only in the most severe of circumstances.
Yeah, because thematically, the reason he has a no gun rule is a gun killed his parents, and his parents couldn't defend against a gun. All right,
I know that.
So I think from a thematic point of view, it's using a gun against a very superior foe like aliens is one thing. A gun against a normal human being, that's the reason why he prefers to beat people to a pulp instead of killing them. Like I get the hypocrisy stuff. I'm just talking from a thematic.
You hear that? That's called moving the goalposts. The argument was Batman doesn't use guns. It didn't say Batman doesn't use guns against humans. Batman only uses guns against aliens. Batman doesn't use guns. Using their own arguments.
Well, you're being overly specific by basically doing such a broad definition of guns. Like you want to argue rhetoric. I can argue it back off to the cows come home. So,
what is the definition of a gun? Definition
again, needlessly
Anyway,
specific.
I think
incorporating.
So you want to straight ad hominem? We can do that.
Stop. A weapon incorporating a metal tube from which bullets, shells, or other missiles are propelled by an explosive force, typically making a characteristic loud, sharp noise. Batman uses guns. What's up, Taladia?
I think we're going. I think we're going way off topic. So
yeah. And Jared's basically doing the very thing he's accusing me of, so it's all good.
Wow.
No, I just thought to bring the topic back to. I just thought to bring the topic back to Rebel Moon because because the stream is about Rebel Moon.
Here's the thing about killing. Here's the thing about Killing Joke that no one wants to admit. If you take out the Barbara stuff, Killing Joke is actually pretty good.
Yeah,
if you take out the stupid Barbara,
if you take out the Batman sleeping with Batgirl thing, thanks a lot, Bruce Timm. Then guess what? It's actually because I get why they added on that other stuff. So you know what? It's just that one scene with Batman and Batgirl that takes it away.
If you literally cut out the first 30 to 45 minutes and just go straight to the Killing Joke part, it is a pretty accurate movie.
It would be more of an animated episode than in that case instead of a movie.
See, the only thing that gets Jared to rant more than Batman with the guns is Super Wonder versus Wonder Bat.
Or Tom King, as we saw today. I still have people in my comments defending it.
Bruce dear God!
Yes.
I didn't need that image in my head.
Okay. By the way, the guy who thought Wonder Woman was one note and didn't bother to go to any Wonder Woman writer saying, "Teach me how to do teach me this character." Either he's lazy or he's just bad at this. But anyway.
Tevia, this is not on me. This is on these guys. These guys having a deep conversation.
All I did was ask a question, and it snowballed into this.
Look at this, Jay. You started.
Okay. I just want to let the record show, Jared, I love you.
Yeah, you too. But what do you want to say, Jay Heat?
Okay. All right. Pedantics, debates, because this is going to be a whole Under Two Capes episode in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, Bat says was an objectively bad idea.
All right, can we please at least move on from it? We got out of the pit. We got out of the pit. We were moving on. Jay Heat, please don't drag us back in. Did he just? Jared just canceled himself. All right, this is now the Wonder Bat stream. This is now the Wonder Bat stream.
No. We're not doing that.
Jared, you canceled yourself.
Jared, did you have an internet connection issue?
No, I hit the wrong button on the mouse. But anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
So there's gonna be no movie night tomorrow because that's pretty much what this was, and then we'll do even more in depth on it. And then what movie did we agree we're gonna watch next week?
It was a bad movie.
Yeah,
wasn't it like X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yeah,
no, we were saving that. We were saving that. What was it?
No,
I see.
And Last Stand.
no. Actually, I think we were doing Wolverine because we were going to save Deadpool until
Well,
the
Deadpool's
comes
actually a
out.
good movie, though.
Deadpool's a good movie. That's why we're not covering in April. So we'll cover X-Men Origins Wolverine. Killing Joke could have been voted. True. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
But
So Mhm.
I was gonna say is that we like obviously we're still covering bad movies. So guys, make sure you do watch the movie, do your
Mhm.
homework. I'm saying that now, especially
Because
you, Jay Heat. I'm
wait,
calling you out on
It's
this.
it's a lot you can tell from personal experience because technically he had to watch Catwoman twice because he didn't watch it for the April Fool's stream.
No, I actually did watch the thing, but I didn't finish the end bit. But I did watch it though, so it
If you
still
didn't
counts.
complete it, it doesn't count.
And I did
Hey, what's up,
rewatch
David?
Dragon Ball Evolution for April Fool's, so I'm in the clear. I did what I was supposed to do.
But you didn't read
Mhm.
Marvel, so I'm just saying.
You still haven't read Marvel. Jeez, now you
I
have to
still
read it 3
reviewed it.
times.
I still
Every
did
ti-
it.
No. Every time you go a year without reading it, that's another time you have to read it.
Guys, before we go, since this is both CLD and movie night, can we have like one small section where we talk about X-Men 97?
That's fair. I mean,
Okay, that's
anything
fine.
to get us off
Yeah,
this
that's
topic.
fair.
That
because-
was awesome.
It was epic.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
The way they had Storm overcome her adversity,
She go-
and then
No, she overcame advisory.
Yeah, and then I love when you could see her hurricane from space. She emerges in the astonishing X-Men costume, and I was like, yes.
Man of Steel vibes. And
Yeah.
David, thanks for the nice compliment.
Also, like, can we just talk? Like, I love like the Shi'ar stuff. With like Charles and like all the Deathbird, but also, can we just talk about that ending where it just sinister?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he was
Okay, wait. Who was the one that called it? It wasn't me. Who was the one who called it?
Right
Mr.
here.
Sinister was gonna-
Jay
Right
he
here.
did.
Mask
All right, so yeah, let's give Jay Heat that credit. For he was the one who called it. I know I wasn't, so I wanted to make sure whoever called. I know someone
Mhm.
called. I want to make sure they got the credit.
you
Thank
know
you,
what I
Nick.
love on Twitter? So someone asked Bo DeMeo if the Storm flying sequence was inspired by Man of Steel, and he said yes, but the anti-Snyder crowd on Twitter was saying no, it wasn't. Arguing with the creative of the show.
You know, the more I hear about Bo, the more I hear like he probably didn't. He's probably one of us. Like, I feel like he probably got kicked for because he wasn't towing the narrative or something.
No, we'll see.
We may never know.
certainly find out.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like I need to really add on this. Say what you will about the overall direction, the studio interference. If you aren't the biggest Snyder fan, that's fine. That's your opinion. We'd be happy to have you on the show to discuss it. But at the end of the day, Man of Steel was not a bad movie. Was it a bit jarring? Yes. Was the death of Zod in the final act a bit of a stretch? Possibly.
No,
possibly, depending on your perspective. I would not view that. But you did not go. But you cannot say you went into Man of Steel expecting a remake of Christopher Reeve and Superman.
Some people
78.
did, but I think the reason why people argued with Bo about it being inspired by Man of Steel is because they don't want to admit that anything they liked was inspired by Zack. And this goes back to what Nolan said because he said and Nolan has said that if you're paying attention, you can see Zack's influence on all these superheroes.
Like, I'm sorry if you watch the flying scene with Storm, it is very, very obviously inspired by Man of Steel. I'm sorry, there is no question.
Jovican says Man of Steel is the best DCU film.
Yeah,
it's a good one. It's definitely a good one. It's
well, in
top
Jared's
3.
opinion, okay, Jared. Once again, can you please tell us your Snyder DC ranking?
ZSJL, BVS, Man of Steel.
I thought Man of Steel would be higher in your opinion.
No, because Justice League, Trinity, Superman.
Wow, and I thought you could mess with my mother.
It goes in order of the things that I really dig about DC. It's the Justice League, the Trinity, and then Superman.
Okay, can I give a hot take that Jared, you're actually going to be shocked to hear?
Oh boy.
Okay, so you know how obviously I'm the Reeves fan of the group, but even I can admit Superman has never actually been an actual character. He has been a character until Man of Steel. Zack Snyder made Superman a character. an interesting character. Because that's been the problem with Superman for the longest time. No one knows how to make him an actual interesting character, and Zack Snyder did this. I say that as a Reeves fanboy. Everyone shut the F up.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
because-
your honesty, Nick.
Because it's kind of interesting. If you look at the Reeves movies, Superman, he's kind of a character, but he's also a plot device.
That is
Yeah,
true.
and I love those movies. Like Superman,
No,
Superman 1 and 2,
no
Community
dig.
Arc.
None
None taken. None taken.
Yeah, I still enjoy those movies as well. It's just when you look at the at like Superman doesn't have that much influence on the plot.
Also, Tevia, favorite moment for X-Men 97, Goblin Queen transformation. Mommy's
Mine was
busy.
like mine was just that storm moment, because particularly when like she goes, "I am lightning," and then I was like,
Also,
oh, yeah.
I just want to give a shout out. I love Storm's actress because she's got like this like grandiose voice that just fits the character so well.
She's doing the thing from the movies, but you can see the comic book and animated influence in Man of Steel. Yeah, you can, and it's like it gets to the point where Zach makes the comic panels on the screen. It's like what's kind of interesting is that when he pitched 300, he says, "I want to do this, and I want it to look like this." And they said, "If you can do it, go ahead." Well, so
imagine if they got Zack Snyder to direct their next Matrix movie.
Okay,
Zack Snyder on a Matrix movie.
That would be actually really cool because he can do those high concept things. But Jay Heat, favorite moment from X-Men 97 so far?
Mine has to be Gambit's sacrifice. It's a good character death. All the themes and story beats hit. Now, it factor Cable, time travel, all that, do what you have to do. But if you at least let them remember and reflect on the events of Genosha. Don't just outright wipe it just to bring back a fan favorite, because that was some peak storytelling episode 5.
I think they're going to keep him dead. I like to think that like he knew he was going to die and get stabbed, but he was like, I need to make it so I can touch the thing, so I can.
Well, as soon as he was stabbed, he knew he was over. He just wanted he just wanted to go out the bang.
He's like, I'm Gambit. Remember it. By the way, Dave has a good point. Afraid James Gunn is just going to have Superman smile, wink, and say, I'm Mr. Hope. Yeah, exactly. The minute he starts calling Superman a big galoot, I'm like, oh, God. You're going.
This is going to be Superman Returns all over again.
Yeah. It's
no. I would argue this is worse because, okay, I have to be on camera for this.
Yeah.
Superman 06, Superman Returns.
Wait. Real quick. I want to do this. Hang on. Can I? How do I do this? All right, hang on.
Go to solo. Okay, thank you. Superman Returns or Superman 06 mostly stemmed from generational clash between Reeves fans and DCAU fans. So there was because the DCAU just wrapped up in 2006. So there was a lot of precedent generational clash. Not too many people even saw it, and there was like a 20-year gap since the previous film. All in all, those were factors, but ultimately wouldn't hinder the film as long as you had a good story behind it. This is on top of not only a decade of studio mandated and corporate interference, but also bad branding, bad press with consumers, and all the while Warner Brothers is buried in debt. If Superman Legacy flops, the entire DCU project is canned. This has
for 5 years.
5 years. Thank you, Nick. This has way bigger stakes than what happened with Superman Returns, because Superman Returns was just a nostalgic cash grab. Let's be honest.
Yeah. What they'll probably do.
My problem with Superman Returns is the movie didn't know what it wanted to be. Okay, like it didn't know if it wanted to be a hokey send up to the 70s, 80s movies, or if it wanted to be kind of like more of a dark and gritty movie. Like there is a huge tonal clash with that movie. Like there's at times where it's like bright and colorful, and then you literally have Superman in the rain, getting beaten up. Also, the plot is basically a retread of Superman 1. Like, oh, real estate, and he creates like a kryptonite island. It's a very stupid plot, and it's like, oh, they're trying to reference the first one, but at the same time not understanding. Like the plot from the first movie is actually very diabolical. He wants to aim a nuclear missile at the San Andreas Fault, cause an earthquake, have Southern California spin the ground, and all that's valuable. Like that's actually a pretty good plan. Like even by today's standards, that is devious and it's actually smart.
Yeah, in terms of like DC, if Superman fails, because here's the planets aligning here, because not only it let's assume the movie flops for the purpose of this discussion. Not only is the movie flopping, but you also have James Gunn's contract is up at that point, and most likely WB has new owners. So if the movie flops and WB has new owners, are they really going to keep him around?
So what you're saying is Apple's Tim Cook is gonna stir up the David Zaslav, put a check, and says, "I now own this studio, and I think it's time we change some policies."
And no, he's going
Restore the Gunverse.
No,
Okay, boo, boo.
Get this man out, please.
He just entered his villain arc.
Wrap up in a second, but what'll happen is whoever owns Universal will roll up and go, you see, I'm buying this studio, and I'm saying new rules about the DC area.
What about the swimming pool?
And the pool. He's gonna put a swimming pool in the DC offices.
I feel like since Universal is the most likely to accept a Warner Brothers / DC buyout, I feel like they would try to salvage the DCU purely despite Marvel for when they had the Hulk license and barely used them after 2008.
And also,
Yeah.
I will say, if Superman Legacy flops, it will be the end of this current run of DC movies. I'm not saying we'll never see another like Batman and Superman movie. These characters are too valuable, too culturally important. It might take 5 years, it might take 10 years, but we will see another comic, like another DC movie again. We will. Like that is guaranteed. Like these characters are too valuable and too culturally important to just sit on a shelf.
Yeah, and what'll probably happen is that they'll probably also do a lot of these projects will be retooled as single universe, like in other words, just one-off movies like Batman, Green Lantern. That they'll be like just one thing in here. We're gonna take a break from a shared universe, which honestly is the better idea because it's like, yeah, go ahead.
Honestly, I feel like they should have done, which have it be semi-self-contained, where it's like they all do their own thing and maybe make small references here or there, which is basically what Marvel did for like Phase 1 and 2 mostly. Even a lot of Phase 3.
DCEU was doing after Snyder left.
And you know what? They were starting to kind of get back on their feet a little bit.
I think it would have worked, and then I swear we'll wrap up. It would have worked if they had, instead of following up like Justice League with like Birds of Prey and Blue Beetle and all that stuff, if they had done Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, built the brand back up, and then did like the obscure characters, I think if they had done that and not necessarily connect them so heavily, I think that they would have been able to rebound.
Yeah, I think Birds of Prey was kind of like the point of no return, because even as far as like Shazam 1, there was still like actually quite like, because remember Aquaman made $1 billion, and then Joker did well. Things could have been salvaged. Shazam, while it didn't do gangbusters, still did decent amount of money. I think if they never would have done Birds of Prey, actually had The Rock appear as a villain, and you still could have, like, honestly, they could have spun him off into his own film, you know. But The Rock, obviously, The Rock is gonna rock. But like, it's just, I don't know, because like, if you remember around the time of Shazam, there still was some goodwill towards DC. Like, there was a little bit of it.
And by the way, we can talk about this further on Under Two Caves, but I believe it's time to wrap it up. So, Taladia, where can everyone find you, my good sir, and what have you got coming out on your channel?
Okay, so you guys can follow me on Twitter at TaladiaPlays_, and if you want to check me out on YouTube, it's at TaladiaPlays. I recently did a live stream talking about the Superman game, rumor, with Jared, and I also done a video about it. So if you want to check that out and support that, I'm super appreciative. In terms of content going forward, though, I will be doing a stream with Jared next week on my channel, where we're going to be talking about Justice League issue 11 for Snyder fans read comics, because they say we never read comics, so we're going to prove them wrong. And also we will be doing, I believe I'll be doing some gaming stuff, and also we'll be on Jay Heat's channel, as we're going to be talking about Sparking Zero, because there is some critical news about that game. So we'll be talking about that with Jay Heat.
Hell yeah. Jay Heat, where can we find you? What have you got coming out?
Okay, you can find me at jheatblaze on YouTube or X on Twitter, or jheat75 on Twitter or X. Stay tuned tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Mass Effect 2 Playthrough Part 5, as well as I'll be collabing with Taladia with Blazing Shonen for new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news. I'll be collaborating with Nick Lenz. I'll be with Nick Lenz for Anime
Not me.
Blaze. Not Nick Lenz, not Phoenix Press, but I'd be down for a collab in the future, Nick, if you're willing to. But basically for the Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter review, and maybe the July 2024 solicitations, if I can get that in this week, that might get delayed to next week. I'll keep y'all posted on that. And also stay tuned, hopefully this coming week as well, when I collab with Jared up here for God Killer Revelations.
It should be fun. Nick, where can we find you, and what have we got coming from the Phoenix Press?
Okay, so obviously the usual, find me on Twitter, YouTube, Phoenix Press, you know all of that. So tomorrow we are starting a new game. I am hopping on the Fallout bandwagon, and I am doing a replay of Fallout New Vegas. We're gonna be doing, we're gonna be busting up some NCR caps, doing some Legion raiding, and seeing what Mr. House got for us. So we're starting that Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jared will be joining us next week, but should be a good one. And I don't want to set the world on fire.
As for me, Britt and I are going to be talking about Wonder Woman: Spirit of Truth, the storyline written by Paul Dini and drawn by Alex Ross. So it's a good story because it doesn't involve Tim. It involves the actual good writer of the DCAU. And next week for commentary, so I did New 52. I might do one on why Rebirth sucked. I have to see what I want to do with that one. And then Under Two Capes, we'll either talk about The Boys or we'll continue our discussion of if the DCEU could have been saved. So we'll talk about that off stream.
Well, I just want to hear about the story of a girl who drowned a river and made the whole world.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. And next week's movie is again X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then again CLD. Everything's back to normal, like the Arkham streams. It's just we kind of had to reshuffle stuff because Rebel Moon, and then it was Superman Day, and Talati was like, we should do a stream for Superman Day. So I was like, yeah, you kind of got that, and it's working out pretty well. So all right. So and by the way, check out my short, which I talk about why Tom King sucks on Wonder Woman, and not it's so. By the way, view count is 425.
Woo! Blaze! JT Blaze it.
So, for context, I uploaded that before Rebel Moon started. So there you go.
So, Jared, shall we continue the Tom King apocalypse?
Unfortunately, but again, I'm gonna say this on the stream. This is the first time I've ever had to drop a book from my pull list because of something so stupid. So. On that, and I'm getting a little pushback on Instagram, which I'm used to because New 52 Super Wonder Snyder fan, but still. So stay heroic, everyone. We'll see you in the next live stream, and we can't wait for Rebel Moon Part 3. See you later.